Guys, connect your audio.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, guys, can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
You haven't did this now. Connected the audio.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
You haven't connected the audio later now, so I was asking you to connect the audio.
No, ma'am. Just there was an internet connection problem, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Is it fine now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So guys, do we have started this lines and angle portion? No, na?
Ma'am, did we finish this? Uh,
We finished data
what is
handling,
it?
right?
Data handling.
Yeah, we finished that, right? And you also gave me a test as well.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So today we are going to start with a new chapter, which is lines and angles. Okay. So, ready?
Yes, ma'am.
So see, first of all,
Yes, ma'am.
in this chapter, basically, you have two components, right? Two chapters I will be covering with the help of these notes. Okay. One will be
Yes,
lines
ma'am.
and angles, right? So once we are done with
Yes,
lines and
ma'am.
angles, then we are going to do the triangles.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So over here, these notes are very, you can say one of the most important point because in every class you are going to deal with this lines and angles and triangle, right? Every class, even
Yes,
in
ma'am.
8th class also you will have the same chapter. Even in 9th class also the same chapter. Even in 10th class you will have these chapters, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
whatever I will be teaching you the basic points, right? These notes are basically like the ABCD. Okay. So this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
like you should know what is a point, you should know what is a line. So no need to make any notes. I will give you time to make notes. Okay. First, I will explain you. And then I will tell you what you have to write, what you have to not write. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
let's just start. So very first thing is that what you will write this notes on lines and angles. Okay. No need to write it down later on. So first is point. So whenever, of course, there are a lot of points, right? This is a point. This is a point. This is a
Yes, ma'am.
point, right? So if I'll ask you guys, tell me what is a point. So you will say, ma'am, a point is a geometric element which has no dimension. Can you tell me, ma'am, this point is for 10 centimeter long, 2 centimeter long? No. So they have no
Yes,
dimension, means they don't have anything. There is no measurement of a point, right? So it's
yes, ma'am.
basically a
Yes,
point is a geometric element, but it has no dimension. And you can see this is a point,
yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes.
Then
Yes, ma'am.
second is line. Now, what is a line? A line is a straight path which has no end point. For example, this line. You can extend the line here as well, and you can extend the line here as well, right? So, ma'am,
Ma'am,
what is
I
line?
studied this, ma'am.
We studied this.
Yeah, no, no, like in my school, I studied this.
Okay, okay, then nice. So it will be a revision for you, right? Now coming to third one, line segment. So ma'am, what is a line segment? Line segment is a straight path which has two end point. For example, I said, guys, from this to this, you have to draw a line, right?
Yes.
A
Yes,
and
ma'am.
B. So this is not a line. This is a line segment. Clear?
Segment.
Hmm.
Yes.
And ray is a line, has one end point. For example, I gave you this A, but you don't know about the B and it is going on, right? This
Yes.
is a ray. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes.
what student do, for example, the student who don't know the difference between line, second
Yes.
one is line segment, right?
Yes.
And third one is ray, right?
Yes.
So, line is, it has no end point. right?
No endpoint, ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am.
Line segment, it has two endpoint, A and
One
B.
endpoint.
Yes. And ray has one endpoint.
Only
Right?
one endpoint.
Yes. Very good.
Yes.
Now coming to angles. Okay. So what we have to do basically for angles, there are a lot of things that you have to learn. Okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
first of all, you should know, ma'am, what is an angle. How will I say that this is an angle, this is a line? Line you already know, okay? But for angles, how would you say, ma'am, this is a angle, right? So first of all,
Ma'am,
if somebody,
when two line segments or lines join together, the intersections made by the corner called angles.
Yes, very good. So that is a angle, right? Now,
Yes, ma'am.
there are two type of
Yes.
angle. One is the complementary angle, right? Complementary angle.
Yes, ma'am.
And one is the supplementary angle.
Right angle.
No. Supplementary angle. That is a types of
Yes, ma'am.
angle. These are related angles.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So complementary angle means, for example, two angles are together, right?
Yes.
Then you are adding angle A plus angle B. If the sum is
Yes.
90 degree, they are complementary. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
But if you are adding angle A and angle B and the sum is 180 degree, that are supplementary angle. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right? So these are related angle, means one after another. So what you will write? Complementary angle. You can see this. For example, 65 and 25. When you will add 65 and 25, you will get 90. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So they are complementary angle. And coming to supplementary angle, for example, you added 120 degree and 60 degree. So you got 180 degree. So they are basically the supplementary angle. So if I will give you anywhere is written that these angles are complementary. So what you will get to know, ma'am, that means when you add these two angles, what you get? 90 degree.
90 degree.
Yes. And if I'll give you these angles are supplementary.
If you add them, you will get 180 degree.
Yes. So that is basically the supplementary. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now there are one more angle called adjacent angle. Okay. So ma'am, what are these adjacent angle? See, for example, you are sitting in a classroom. Okay.
Yes,
In a
ma'am.
bench, basically, this is a classroom. You and your friend, you both are sitting, right? Suddenly, somebody else came, right? And that person also wants to sit with you. What that person will say, kindly adjust, right?
Yes.
So now
Yes.
what they are saying, when you will adjust, now you people will be like this. You people
Yes.
will be touching the hands, right? Your arms will be touching with each other, right? Because you people are adjusting,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That is called
Yes.
adjacent angle, right? For example, if this is an angle, this is one angle, and after this, suddenly the next angle also came, right? So they have a common vertex, they have a common arm, right? And one non-common arm. This one is non-common. This one is common, and this one is non-common, right? So this is called adjacent angle, right? You can see this one. See, these are non-adjacent because they don't have anything common. But this one, see, they have a common.
Yes, ma'am.
So they are adjacent angle. Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Now, second one is linear pair. Ma'am, what is this linear pair? Linear pair is basically when you will add two angles, right?
Yes.
They should form 180 degree. Okay. Now, you will say, ma'am, even in supplementary angle, it was like if you add two angles, it makes 180 degree, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They are basically supplementary angles and linear pair both are the same thing, like the alternate angles basically. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now coming to this one, next is vertically opposite angle. So vertically opposite angles means, for example, this angle is equals to this angle because they are vertically opposite, right?
Yes.
And next, this one. This angle is equals to this angle because they are opposite. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So they are vertically opposite angles. Okay? So done. So now you will start making your notes first. Okay? You will put a heading, chapter, lines and angle. Okay? First, second, third, fourth. Okay? You will draw the diagram and the definition. Okay? Then I'll tell you how to write about the angles. Okay?
Ma'am, can I go get my pouch, ma'am?
Yes, you can bring it.
Ma'am, finish.
Now you will put the next heading, call angles. Okay, then you will write the corners made by the intersection of two lines, right? This is called angles. The next heading will be related angle, complementary angle. The sum of two angles 90, they are said to be complementary angles. You can draw this. Okay. Then supplementary angles, the sum of two angles is 180. Then they are said to be supplementary angle. Then you will draw this diagram. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, after the angles, first line, the corners made by intersection of two lines or lines
Hmm.
are called angles.
Hmm.
The diagram under that, do I have to draw that?
No need to write the diagram. Just start with this related angles. Just write till here. Then this
Yes.
diagram. Okay.
Yes.
You already know the picture of angle, right? So no need to draw it.
Yes. Ma'am, can you
Done?
ma'am, can you scroll down?
Yes, you can just draw the diagram, and then after this diagram, you will write supplementary angles. The sum of two angles is 180, then they are said to be supplementary angle. Right here. Okay, and then you will draw this diagram. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, I should just write till sum of two angles 180
Yes.
is
First draw this
60.
diagram for the complementary one, and then write second supplementary angle, write it till here only. Okay? And then this diagram. No need to write anything apart from all this. Okay?
No. Ma'am, I have to draw the diagram below it. The after supplement triangle.
Yes. The one which I've circled.
Yes,
This one. Okay.
Ma'am, finish. Ma'am.
Now, the adjacent one, you will write this. It is a pair of two angles which are placed next to each other. The adjacent angle have common vertex, common arm, and a non-common arm. And you will draw this diagram. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Ma'am. Ma'am, finish.
Okay, done.
Yes, ma'am.
Now coming to linear pair, you will write this one. A pair of adjacent angle whose non-common arm make a single line. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So a linear pair is also a pair of supplementary angle as their sum is 180. And then you will write it. Remember one thing, in a linear pair, you will always form a straight line. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Ma'am.
Yes.
No, ma'am, I was just checking if the meeting was.
No, no, is this right linear pair and write these two lines and draw this. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I draw the diagram under it.
Yes.
Ma'am, finish.
Now we will do the next one. This one, vertically opposite angle. So when two lines intersect each other, they form four angles. So that you will just draw this diagram. Okay, and you will write AB is vertically, AB and MN are vertically opposite angles. Instead of writing like this, what you will write? See, first you write vertically opposite angle. When two lines intersect each other, they form four angles, right? So that angle A and angle B, angle A and angle N are pairs of vertically opposite angle, and you will draw this. Quickly, you have 1 minute. Quickly do it. Okay, because we are running out of time. 1 minute. Quickly do it. And for this, you can simply draw it like this, right? Write N here, M here, B here, and A here.